Dude, it literally might be the injectors. What the heck?
Can you believe that the guy that cuts my lawn didn't cut this spot right here?
But anyway, guys, we are back with another video on this 1990 non-intercooled 12 valve. It has been a while since I made a video on this truck, but since then, the only thing that I've done since we got this motor started was I kind of put the radiator back in, the front clip back in, and the fenders back on. This fender has to be moved up just a tiny bit. It hits on this door when it tries to open, but I'll deal with that later. Finally, I'm gonna see if this transmission is good in this truck. Because when I first got this truck right here, there was a ton of stuff in the bed. And what was in the bed? A bunch of transmission bottles, fluid bottles. So I'm not sure if you pull the dipstick out, the fluid is pink or red. That could just be from them dumping a bunch of transmission fluid in there to make it look like it's red. I am not sure of the condition of this transmission, and that's what I want to find out today, if I need to pull the transmission or if it's good or what. So the plan is to rig up something. So I got a gas can. Dang dirt daubers, man. I hate dirt daubers. But the plan is to rig something up to the injection pump so I can get fuel. So I think I'm just gonna run a metal wire to the cab. That way I can pull it. Hopefully the brakes work. And then, yeah, well, I don't know where I'm gonna put any of this stuff, but I will get it rigged up, and hopefully this thing will back out of this carport. I'll be able to put the hood. I don't know if I'll be able to put the hood on, so I got to drill a hole for the hood stack. But we'll be able to start getting this truck ready to go. We can start messing with all this wiring and start actually doing some stuff to this truck now that we actually got it started, and I know that it will start up. So let's get this baby started up and backed out of here and see how the transmission is. Not gonna take it on the road, I'll take it in my yard. But yeah, I wanna see how the condition of this transmission is and see if it'll drive. All right, I think we are ready to go. So, got my fuel tank with some red dye. Got the fuel line going to the injection pump. The return going back into that bottle right there. Got my throttle cable. Got my emergency fuel cutoff, because I won't be able to jump over here to unhook the power wire from the solenoid. So we have fuel shut off. Got the battery zip tied, or not zip tied, ratchet strapped right here. Not sure if it's gonna rub on the steering shaft. It may, but I think it'll be all right. And then we'll just hook the power wire and ground wire up to the fuel pump and hook the power and ground up to the battery. And I think we are good to start this baby up. Now these may pop out when if it starts driving, which most likely it will pop out.
Short one is the fuel shut off. Big one is the fuel. Come on.
We are started up. Sounds like it's running good. Brakes, I don't know. Reverse. It moves. Oh my gosh. It actually moves. I mean, it moves in reverse. See if it'll go and drive. It will. Dude, I am so excited. Woo. First time this truck has actually moved under its own power. I don't want to run this too long because I don't have any cooling on it. I don't even have a fan on, like, anything. No coolant, no nothing. But that's exciting. I am super excited that this truck actually moved. Should we see if this thing will do a burnout? I think we need to see if this thing will do a burnout. All right, hand throttle, burnout. Hopefully I don't get launched into this field. Ready? I can't even see out behind me. Can't even tell if they're spinning or not. Probably not. No guts, man. I wonder if that side's spinning. Or is this the brakes grinding? I don't know. Something's smoking. Something's smoking. That turbo. Didn't like that. I wonder what the I wonder what the EGTs were when I was trying to do that with no cooling whatsoever. Probably gonna burn this dang turbo up. But I'm super excited. This thing actually drove. But this truck actually dang drove, man. I was kind of skeptical because of all those transmission bottles in the bed of this truck, but oh man. I'm just glad that it's out from underneath that carport because it was kind of getting annoying walking around that. But would you consider that a first drive? I'm not gonna take this thing down the road, obviously, using literally a metal wire as the throttle and a metal wire as the fuel shut off. And you can see that the battery was scraping right there, so I really don't want to mess that battery up and punch a hole through it. But overall, first drive, I am super excited that this thing actually moves, and maybe once we get everything situated in the engine bay, I really won't have to do anything with the transmission for now, because the plans are with this truck, you guys know that I'm doing the axle swap on my other truck, and then I'm doing the wrap and a flatbed on it. The plan with this one is to also do a flatbed. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this bed. This bed's actually in pretty decent condition, except for the rust right there and the dent right there. I'm sure someone will probably pick this thing up on Facebook Marketplace. But the plan is with this truck is to do the flatbed. We'll get rid of that bumper because you don't need a bumper with a flatbed. We're gonna wrap this truck the same color that we're gonna be wrapping my second gen. And then obviously have all the powder done. Get rid of all the unnecessary wires. I think really the only wires that I'm gonna need, the only wires that I'm gonna need are headlight wires, the wires coming from the alternator going to the regulator, and a couple other things. So like all the accessories, like the AC wires, don't need those. The AC got deleted, that's why there's a plate right there. And just a lot of other stuff. The fuel shut off will get connected to the ignition, so I can flip a switch and it'll turn it on or turn it off or whatever. I probably won't have a key. I'm gonna do a push to start, and then I'll just have a battery shut off where I can turn the battery on when I want it and turn the battery off, and then I'll just push to start the truck. But a lot of these wires, obviously I want the tack working, so those wires will stay. But overall, I think we can clean up this engine bay a lot, getting rid of a lot of the wires out of this engine bay, and yeah, and just go from there. Surprisingly, this truck actually isn't as rough as I thought it would ride. My second gen, whenever I drove it around in its yard, it would bump the heck out of me. thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. If you guys like shorter videos like this, I can do them a lot more. I just like, if I'm gonna be doing something, I wanna do it all in one video. I don't wanna be posting 5 videos when I can just post one video with everything in it. That's why I usually post like once a week, or maybe even once every 2 weeks, because I've already started that axle swap, but the coilovers haven't came in yet, which that second video is gonna be a lot of work, and it's gonna take more than a week to be able to do that video. You know, I can do a lot of videos on that, but I kind of feel like I like posting a video where I actually get stuff done. Like if I just post this video, for instance, you know, I got it driving, that's what I wanted to accomplish, but like this video could have also had rewiring it, putting the switch in, and doing a lot of other stuff. So let me know if you guys like these shorter videos where I can put out more videos a week, or if you guys like the longer videos where I do once every week, once every 2 weeks, but it has a ton of stuff in it and it's a lot more entertaining, I feel like. But I think this video was pretty entertaining for me trying to do a burnout. But I'm gonna park this baby right over here because I am tired of having it underneath that carport. And maybe I'll get this truck registered and start driving this baby around instead of the old Daily or the Piaggio, baby. I do need to put the hood back on, so it's rains so much here during the like fall, and I just need to get that covered. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on this 1990 non-intercooled 12 valve. It has been a blast so far, and I'm ready to get working on this thing as we wait for the coilovers for the other truck. I ordered them like a week and a half ago, and they still haven't even shipped yet. So subscribe if you guys are new, hit a like on this video. If you guys haven't entered the Shell Rotella free oil change giveaway, link down below will go to that video where it will give you instructions on how to enter that giveaway. You can win a free oil change sponsored by Shell Rotella and myself. So definitely go check that video out, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Dippin' Diesel, out. Woo!